So we have sometimes two roadblocks that come into law enforcement. One is being able to work with their DA's office, understandable. The other sometimes is IT, and being able to have this be a priority. The concerns is, when will this happen? So I want to ask you, Terry, like, I mean, obviously La Crosse is a big county. To get something on the books from an IT standpoint would take a while. Why don't we just talk about what is needed from an IT standpoint?
Sure. So our IT department was super excited when we brought this solution to them, because prior to iCrimeFighter, our IT department was actually responsible with helping try to get all data from every jurisdiction in our county to the DA's office. And that was buying more server space, sending out links to people, trying to get them to upload data. And it frankly probably, it was probably a smart idea by them, but they were quickly running out of space, quickly running out of manpower to keep all of this stuff up. So when we came across iCrimeFighter, we quickly realized that you don't need an IT background to be able to implement this in your department. You don't need to have servers to hold all this data. iCrimeFighter, they have that all for you. They have, they're hosted by Amazon AWS, and I know a lot of you have seen other big companies also use Amazon AWS for all of their storage needs. And basically it's unlimited storage for us. So, which is really good, because there are times where we couldn't physically give certain items to our DA's office for them to store because there was no place for them to store, like jail video. If an incident happened in the jail and they need hours and hours of video, that kind of thing was a roadblock for us, and we didn't know how to handle it. Now we don't have to worry about it because we just uploaded it right to the cloud in iCrimeFighter. And because that the storage is hosted on Amazon AWS, there's certain safety and security requirements they have to meet. My IT guy here at La Crosse County, he sits on the state CJIS board. So he looked at the software and he quizzed the ICF guys up and down, and he is very happy, and he feels that it meets all Wisconsin CJIS requirements. Very safe and secure system. So we don't even have to worry about any of that kind of stuff, because iCrimeFighter has to worry about the safety and security, make sure they maintain all of that. So that really, really takes a lot off of a county's shoulders.
No, that's great. And I'll throw out too, is we actually use both government clouds that are really widely used in the United States, Amazon and Microsoft. Okay. So, but yeah, worth noting that Mike, your IT folks were very, they did their due diligence, and that's what's necessary. So it's good for us to have that stamp of approval. The other thing too is there's no installation, right? So on an IT standpoint, is they don't actually have to install any software. Yeah, if you guys use an app, fine, but there's nothing they have to install. And the feedback I've gotten from a lot of IT, not only in your county, but it's been well accepted. That's one more system I don't have to, it's a system I don't have to support. So, so that's great. And like I said, I'll just note too, if you guys have questions along as we're talking, just write those down, because sometimes when we talk and you guys might have questions and so forth, just write those down or send those chats over